Welcome to the very first episode of
Main Character Radio.
This is your host Nishi.
And Love. Our late night conversations have officially turned into a podcast.
So let's romanticize our lives.
One episode at a time. Okay, so since it's our first episode and we're two best friends starting the podcast, it's only fair that we talk about female friendships.
So first of all, we will give you a little bit of intro, how we met, how we became friends and all that. Then we will start with the podcast. So
okay.
You start first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So we basically live in the same complex. We used to live in the same building.
Yes.
Now I live like right next to her. But the first time I saw her was in front of the lift. And
I was coming back from vacation.
Yeah. And so she had this like really resting bitch face. And
I'm not a bitch, I'm a very sweet person. But when you look
I can
at
vouch
me,
for that.
like, you might think I am, but I'm not. Trust me.
No, she's just selectively permeable with who she lets in, and I'm happy to be part of the inner circle now. But basically, when I saw her first, and she was gorgeous, this gorgeous girl who lives in my flat, and apparently she doesn't like me.
No, I didn't saw you only. It's not like No, it's not like I don't like you. But I was like so busy in my phone. If you saw me, I just came back.
You were just looking at the lift, like calm down, and you saw me.
I saw you?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, I'm a bitch.
I'm just not memorable, I guess.
I thought I'm a sweet person, but I think I'm a bitch.
Okay.
Oh my god, realization. In the first episode only. Okay.
So, we properly started talking during Diwali.
Oh no, you have to tell them how you saw me.
3 times.
Yes.
And not 3 times. I thought you were 3 different people.
Yes.
Yeah. So I thought she was basically a whole 3 different people. I saw this beautiful girl, hair open, back from vacation. That's one person. Second person is when she was in the other school and different uniform as like second person. And third person when she shifted to another school.
Yeah,
and had a different
schools.
Uniform. And she had her hair braided and
feels like a pesha to me, changing schools. I have changed so many. New hobby.
New hobby?
No, old hobby.
Okay.
I'm passed out, by the way. I'm old. Not
okay.
old.
Okay. So, well, that's what happened. I shot like 3 different people, man. They're awfully similar looking people. And then I've talked to her
You
during
sure
Diwali.
it's not an eyesight problem?
Actually, it is. I do wear glasses.
Yeah,
But
I knew about
yeah.
because I don't think so. A uniform can like change people so much.
You used to look really different. Really
Really?
different, yeah. With your glasses on and your hair braided. And she was gorgeous. So we
I
started...
wear that for fun, by the way. I don't.
The glasses?
They are like 0.5.
It's okay. It's always a fun accessory. But, so we probably started talking during Diwali, where we became friends in the span of 3 hours.
Yeah.
Spoke about the good, bad, and the ugly. And everything, actually.
I saw her. So we basically live in the same building and the same floor.
Same floor.
But that's the first time actually I know.
3
Yes, but yeah, this happened to me also, okay? I saw you in your uniform. I thought you were a different person, by the way. Because I loved their uniform. Like, I loved your school guy uniform. I've told you so many times.
Yeah.
Like, I loved it. And when I saw her in in my floor, and so I was like, oh, new girl. I wanted to like make friends. I want to be friends with her. She's so talented.
Yeah.
Because I was not very good at making rangolis before I met her, and I'm better, right?
You're amazing.
Thank you. Not as better as you, but
No.
I have improved. Because you have seen what I like that did
Much
that day.
developments.
Yeah, she came to help me also. She's a very good person, by the way. She doesn't even have a resting bitch face like me, and she's sweet.
That's why we work. It's that spicy Doberman energy and the golden retriever.
Oh God, you just come up with the nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. You could have called me Black Cat.
No, I mean I thought that we were just talking about. Okay, it was the same thing now.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah.
What did
it's
you
the
call
same
me?
thing. Doberman.
Oh, you call me Doberman. Oh, I heard double mint energy. And I was like, okay, that's something new. That's why I said, like, oh, okay.
Anyway. Okay. But so we got to becoming friends pretty early on. We were friends for 2 years.
Yes.
And then we had a
2 to 3
fallout.
years. Okay.
No, 2 years.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
certain. So
Okay.
we were friends for 2 years, and then we have a fallout.
That is
for-
coming
You'll
later.
see it in the upcoming episodes. But so in the fallout, we didn't talk for a year.
Yes, and you actually texted me.
Yeah, apology after New Year.
New Year.
New Year, new me.
Yeah, she's like, I was coming back from Mandir, I think.
Yeah.
And I just saw your text, a full paragraph
Paragraph
message.
apology. You know what? I grew up, Nish.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
sure.
And we became friends again. We started
But
talking.
when we were not talking also, we used to like pass each other.
And like, bitch. That's what she said to me once.
No, I didn't say.
Cycling.
Yeah, you were cycling and
Yeah.
like you almost
ran her friend over.
No, my
Because
friend.
how can you make more friends?
I was like, oh, she's gonna kill her. What is this behavior?
Bitch. That's what she said.
No,
Oh.
I have also grown as a person. I don't do that anymore to anybody. I
Are
was
you
a,
sure?
yes, sure about that. I don't call bitch to anybody else now.
We don't do that anymore. But well, this is a very surreal experience, honestly. We're getting to
But
do
I'm
this
happy that
podcast
you
together.
texted me
Yeah.
because I have a ego problem, I would say.
Okay.
I actually was missing her, but yeah,
Oh.
so like still didn't text her. But it's
That's
good
so
that you
sweet.
did.
Of
It's
course.
good that you did because this today won't have happened if you didn't texted me that day.
I know that. But how long has that been? 3 years almost. 3, 4 years.
4 years.
3, 4 years.
Yes, it's
Oh
been
my
4
god.
years, and I know you since like
8,
7, 8
7, 8
years.
years.
7, 8 years.
Yeah. The timeline might be a little mixed up,
Yeah.
so don't hunt us down for that.
Yeah, it's like you said you know each other since 2 years,
No.
and
2
then
years
you're
is-
saying like
yeah.
4 years friendship. How is it 8 years?
It's okay, we've never been good at math. But,
Not my forte.
me neither. But honestly, like, this friendship, the way female friendship means a lot here is because when you get someone like her in your life, or a strong female friend in your life, and you see the impact that it brings, and the way it shapes you, nurtures you, makes you who you are, it's a surreal experience to be doing this with her, coming to light, becoming the main character together.
Because the thing with female friendship is that it's very soft. Like she can look at you, sense it. Oh my god, you're not okay. Tell me what happened and stuff like this. Like they will feel the rage with you in the same amount, even if they can't relate to that situation. They'll be like, same. Exactly. I will, like
Same.
anything. I might
Yeah.
not relate to you,
Mhm.
but I would still be like, okay. If you
Yeah.
are feeling something like that,
I acknowledge that.
I
and
acknowledge
respect
that, and even if it goes against my principles, but
it. Yeah.
dude, you're my family.
Yeah.
And I think that what female friendship taught me in my life. I had so many female friends. Some taught me like how to be a very like a supportive person.
Got it.
Some friendships didn't even work out. But they always teach something,
Yeah.
they always teach something. When we had a fallout, that actually taught us
yeah.
Ki we have to go back again to some things because they matter so much.
Yeah.
We need to fix some things because not everything is broken in the way that it's not fixable.
Yeah. Some
it-
things are worth coming back to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Not
we have to
everything though,
sometimes
guys.
like talk it out.
Hmm.
Like sometimes be the first person to approach something because you're missing it out in life. And it's just one life guaranteed.
Yeah.
If you,
Enjoy
like,
it.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy
like,
it with good company.
Exactly. And it is not only regarding female friendships or only friendships. In any relationship in life that you have is
Yeah.
worth fighting for.
Yeah.
It's very, 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 very important that you like put your step forward. Like talk.
Obviously.
Exactly. Put your efforts and do your best.
Yeah. But honestly, the pros and the much more
Pros only.
of the female friendship community has to be the fact that I can go into a restaurant, go into the washroom, and then this girl putting on lip gloss, I'm like, hey, can I borrow it? And she's like, yes, of course. Girl, you're so slay. And are they
So sweet.
I love when
I love it when girls compliment.
yes, I was about to say the same thing. Oh, I swear I was about to say the same thing just
I
right
love
now.
it. Like
I love it, and even I
Me
love
too.
complimenting random girls. It's like if
all the
she's
time.
like looking pretty, I wanna
Yeah.
go and tell her that listen, girl, you are looking really
Stunning
pretty.
today.
I love that piece
Today
on
and
you.
every day.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
love that. And when female compliments me, it just self-confidence boost
Boost of ego.
boost of ego.
Like,
Exactly.
I love you, girl. But that's what it's like. With female friendships, we learn a lot. There's a lot to feel. I mean, not that I'm undervaluing any other friendship.
Yeah.
But with female friendships, the ups, the downs, we ache together, we hurt together, we rage together, we laugh together, cry together, and
We
apparently
talk about the same thing thousands of times,
Yeah.
and we'll still be like, "Ki kal we aake like freshly talk about the same
same
topic."
thing, same
Again.
points. Actually, maybe come up with new points.
Yeah. To
Mhm.
dissect that situation even
Yeah.
further
Plotting, scheming,
Scheming. and whatnot,
It's a cult.
and to do together.
Okay, that's just how to get cut out. But
I always do stuff like
Yeah.
to like make us like
True. And it's just like being friends with you has also taught me not to give up. After that little stunt that happened with us yesterday, so sad to mention that we filmed our first
we are
episode.
filming it for the second time, the
Yep.
same topic at the same
Uh-huh.
episode.
Uh-huh.
And I have to say this on camera. This girl, she was like, if I'm not looking good in camera, I will delete it. Guess what? She was looking good, but got deleted anyways.
You know, I think it's because I have that till in my tongue.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, make sure to remind me to never say bad things again.
exactly.
Thank
At
you.
least not in the like the starting of the
Good thing.
Shubharam.
Yeah.
Acha Shubharam ho gaya. And the line.
We are but going again.
But going again. Oh, I'm so
It's
sorry.
your word.
It's my word.
It's
It's
our
a
word.
it's a word. I hope nobody used that word before. Otherwise, people are like, it's on your word.
No, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
a word that came from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
born from me. But going
Deadass.
from the topic again.
Mhm.
Yeah, say what were you saying?
No, I was pretty much done. It's just like just talking about all the other female friendships that we have. I probably mentioned female friendship a couple billion times now. But
It's
you
fine.
get
It's
it.
our topic.
Girlhood.
Girlhood.
Yeah. So.
I like okay. When I was like honestly saying, I realized the importance of female friendship in your life in my 20s.
Yeah. True.
Because
Same.
when I was like younger, maybe I didn't think about stuff that deeply.
Mhm.
But in my 20s, after my 18, basically
Yeah.
when I turned
Adult.
into an adult, I started to think about things in a deeper length.
Mhm.
And then I understand how much it is important. Even if you have one female friend in your life that you can turn to after everything,
Yeah.
it's enough. Because even in a larger group, it's a reality of life that there are two people that are more closer.
Yeah.
So if you have that one person in your life, you don't need a crowd.
True.
Because that one person will listen to your problems on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Will get up in a second to go and fight the world for you on a daily basis. And will
Yeah.
just choose you over and over and over again.
And we are lucky to have found each other.
That's why we are doing this podcast together. So this is very important.
It is.
Be it like your female friend. I don't want to actually limit this to only female friendship.
Yeah.
Be it anyone,
Any friendship.
even one person if you have in your life, it's enough.
Yeah.
People don't get that
People
get
like
that
the bigger
easy.
groups.
Yes.
Because it's a societal thing. You know,
But
getting in depth would be
I think
Mhm.
that you can also have fun with
Yeah.
at least
one person. We do.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
We hang out almost daily,
Pretty much.
and we are not bored.
No, never.
She do stuff for me that I like to do, and she doesn't even like to do them. Like, I swear, and she will still do it because I like it. I will go and do stuff for her.
Then
that-
you don't enjoy.
Now I start to enjoy, by the way.
Yeah. We're merging.
Yeah, we're merging into each
Yeah.
other. And it feels so good.
Yeah. I think that's just what girlhood is. The bending, the anything, you do for a friendship. It works out, I guess. to make things work, to not give up on a friendship. That's just what it is. And to talk about other female friendships that have shaped us. And do you want to start with that?
No, actually, you start.
You want me to start with that?
Yes.
Okay. So, I, sadly to say, haven't had really prominent female friendships ever since I was really young. But in the 5th grade, I'd known this girl since 1st grade. So I meet this girl in the 5th grade. Again, we've known each other since the 1st grade. And so I protected her in an argument. And just standing up for her just gave us that friendship. And we started being best of friends for 5th, 6th.
Not anymore?
She's
That's
moved
the controversial part. Is it? Is it because she moved away, Lovely?
I mean, we had a
I'm trying to
little-
get tea for you guys.
But I mean, that friendship has shaped me. She's nurtured me. I've learned how to protect a friend with her. The understanding of what a female friendship could feel like, I got that just from her in that friendship. And well, we did have a difficult situation, and ever since then, things have kind of drifted apart for us, and she doesn't live in the same city anymore. But there's always going to be this little gap of that friendship, because I mean, a lot of people say I'm trying to fill the gap with this person, but there's no such thing. I believe that every person holds a certain amount of space, and Nishi and her, they're all different people.
You can't feel a gap with a different person.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, this friendship is something different. What I
That
have with
friendship
you,
was
and
something
that's-
different.
Yeah.
Because at that point of time, you were a different person. Now you are a
Yeah.
different person.
Yeah.
Every experience shaped you and
Yeah, but it
turned you
was-
into a different
It
person. I
was
think.
my first most beautiful experience of a friendship, and I cannot put it in words how grateful I am for that.
Okay. Any more you have? Like some.
Oh yes, bad ones.
Oh yeah,
How
please.
can I forget the bad ones?
Yeah.
So of course, and then you start to grow up, and through people you tend to meet more people. And so I had this girlfriend, and she was like very on top. You know what, girlhood. You know what, it's all about girlhood. And we'd meet. She would wreck my place, wreck my washroom, wreck all my things.
I don't want
Make me pay
in
for
what way she wrecked
everything.
your washroom? I don't think so. You want to know about that?
You don't wanna know. And she'd make me pay for everything. Always take pictures, force me to go out sometimes, and it was a terrible experience in the name of girlhood. So beware of friends like that. You know, learn to draw your boundaries and only take it to the most for people who take it to the most for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If she was like okay with you doing the same thing to her,
Yeah.
would have been a very different picture.
No,
but
and
it's
she
not that.
ended up bailing my birthday party.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. That was that was
If
bad.
people can't go miles for you,
Yeah.
you also shouldn't go like
Yeah.
even a step for them.
And in between as well, I did make a couple of female friends. I mean,
Were
they
they
were a
good?
trio. No, they weren't. But they were a
Bad
trio
experiences.
of friends. Not that they were bad people. They were good friends to me, but they ended up not believing me when I was kind of right about the whole thing. And then they took the side of
The other girl?
the other person, not girl. And it's just, I've seen girls put each other down so much, na?
Yeah.
Like in the name of एक औरत ही दूसरी औरत की दुश्मन होती है, in stuff like
it
that.
happens in home only, huh?
Yeah.
It happens like you shouldn't like look it for like a random person will come and say bad stuff about you. It's the people who knows you will just sit in a table,
Yeah.
entertain a
And
different person who's
talk shit.
talking shit about you.
Hmm.
That's
And
just
that's
not okay.
It's not okay. And it's just like that's what happens, na? Like in friendships, they put you down, and then in front of you they're being amazing. So beware of friendships like that.
You wanna
Find
tell
a
them-
real one.
Do you wanna talk about your childhood friend?
Oh yes.
That was one of your longest friendship
I
actually.
mean, with my childhood friend, we've been friends for 20 years. But it's so weird that you can't find that understanding and closeness in a friendship of 20 years, and you can find it in 8.
That's what.
8 with fallouts. But
What
it's
it's
there.
meant to be. It
It's
will
meant to
Ravi.
be. Yeah. True. You go next.
Okay, so I have a very mixed stories to tell about like female friendships
Mm-hmm.
because I had good ones too. I had
Yeah.
bad ones too. Like good ones in the sense that I am still friends with my nursery friends and stuff like that. No, I think
that's
class 1 and all
crazy.
that. There are some. See, I'm not friends with
Amazing
every
people.
one of them,
Yeah.
but some उनके बीच में से निकल के जो 2 3 4 जो टिक गए are
Yeah.
still there for me.
Yeah.
We are still very close, and actually that actually taught me that relationships can go for long. We don't even talk on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but it's
I
still
know.
the same because we are childhood friends. Like we can just randomly call and like still talk like we used to talk and update each other about our lives, and it will still be so normal.
Yeah.
But while I was growing up,
Mhm.
I changed school, as I told you.
Yeah.
Like I met so many new people,
Mm-hmm.
and so many of those friendships are not even in my life anymore, which I thought would mean so much
Yeah.
to me. And you have seen me how much I have given in those friendships.
Actually.
They were like very important to me, like
Yeah.
like a family. But I think what happens when one person gives too much
Yeah.
and the other person also gives, because
But
I
not
can't
enough.
because I can't like decide for like a different
Hmm.
person ki how much, to what length you can give it to me.
Of
I can
course.
only like control my actions towards you.
Mhm.
So the thing is like that. So maybe that's why we didn't work out.
Maybe.
But one friendship that stands out for
Oh,
me
yeah.
apart from her in my life, that like we are not together anymore,
Mhm.
like friends anymore. I see her on Instagram. She sees me on Instagram, but we don't talk. She tries to reach out also, but sometimes it gets too bitter because you have too much expectations from your. She was, when I say she was a family, she was genuinely a family to me.
Yeah, you guys had nicknames for each other.
Parents used to know each other
Yeah.
way too much. Like,
And it was like a whole thing.
yeah, but the thing is, like, she actually taught me stuff because she taught me how to be patient. She
Yeah.
changed me into a different person. She
She did.
actually, I was a very underconfident kid.
I
You know,
I remember.
becoming friends with her maybe had like contributed of me being like this, because
Definitely.
every
Definitely.
person you meet in your lifespan, they teach you something, they make you grow as a person.
Mhm.
Even when they left, those qualities stays in you. So there's
Yeah.
nothing. I would try to say that we were that two pieces of puzzle that doesn't fit together anymore.
Yeah.
So we had this song where, okay, like there was we had a song.
Mhm.
So it says that the lock is changed and the key is like a different one. It's kind of like the
Yeah.
same feeling.
Yeah.
So that was one friendship that
Yeah.
would I would always remember her. But it's just that we can never go back to what we had, even if we try.
True.
So basically it's a mix up and down. So you need to like find your people. You need to
Yeah.
find your tribe. You need to find, because it's one life, and
Yeah.
it's worth making memories with people who understands you. And I hope
Invest in good female friendships
Yes.
that stick around. You know, that strength of girlhood, like a girl standing next to you, giving you strength, holding your hair up if you're puking, anything, whether it be anything.
Yeah.
Just, telling you, you know what, I think you can have an Eno now, your stomach hurts. It's like in the smallest thing is this.
having Saradon together.
Yeah, having Saradon together, having salad if the one is dieting. Is this little compromises is the one that counts?
No, it's not even compromise. It should come
naturally.
naturally.
Yeah.
If it's coming naturally,
Yeah.
then you're done.
You're
It's
fixed.
it's the best love story.
You're locked in.
It's the best love story you can get.
That is true. That is true. I mean, coming, like, as soon as you mentioned that song thing, I just remembered me and my best friend from 5th grade, and up to quite some time, we had this song. It's this song, Nothing's Gonna Change My Love For You. Really old song, but shout out to Nothing's Gonna Change My Love For You. It's an amazing song. I still listen sometimes.
Now, is the scenario changed in your mind while listening to
About?
that song?
No, it's not that. I mean, I still remember it in the most beautiful of memories. Isn't that still a beautiful memory to hold on in my head? It's like girlhood. That's it. it stays fresh in your mind even when it's old.
It
People
teaches you something.
teaches you, nurtures you. It's beautiful.
And it takes a stronger person to let go of something like that and
Yeah,
move on in
It
life.
does. Definitely. That's all about, that's growth.
Yes,
That is
growth
growth.
span.
Growth span. Indeed.
We took a 5 minutes break,
Which turned to 15.
which turned to 15 and sorry for the lighting.
Yeah, the current's gone.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
sorry about that. Moving on. We were thinking that we talk about a couple topics and then move to the most anticipated part of the podcast.
We created a game together. We called it a segment.
Yeah.
It has a name. We will reveal it shortly.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Yes.
Okay.
I want you to ask the question in British accent. Please do it for the audience. Please.
The British accent.
Yes. There we go.
Okay, guys. I'll think about it. But one of the topics that we decided on is how platonic soulmates are so real.
Do you want to say something about that?
Sure. I mean, honestly, I have met a lot of people in life up until now, and I know I'll meet a lot more. But I think I've already found my soulmate in my friends.
See.
I don't think I'm going to find another one. I don't think I'm looking for another one. Because you meet your platonic soulmate and you already feel so whole, so complete in a way that you don't really need someone else to come and complete you in that way. Someone who gets you the way you need to be understood,
Yeah.
someone who has the same struggles and everything. That means a lot.
Like I said earlier also, you just need one person.
Mm-hmm.
And when you find them,
Mm-hmm.
it's enough.
That is true.
You can go to the end of the world with them. Like, do
Yeah.
everything. Actually, be open to do everything.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't like something,
yeah.
be open to like
to
doing
still
it.
be a part of it.
To still be a part of it, because even small things
Yeah.
matters to the other person. What you do for
Mhm.
them,
Yeah.
it's very important. Like, actions, words,
Yeah.
everything matters. And I think like we need to talk about fights also.
Yeah, how to heal from fights and
How to
female
heal from bad
friendships.
friendships.
Bad friendships,
Yeah.
toxic ones, setting boundaries.
Yes, we don't have any
We don't have
boundaries, but if you want to have boundaries with your friends, that's up to
Then,
you. That's
yeah, you should clear that out.
yes.
Yeah.
If both of you are okay with this, because even in friendship, it's two
Boundaries
people,
are necessary, yeah.
and it's boundaries are necessary. Plus, it's two people game.
Yeah. It
You
is.
can't be the one to just decide.
Do something, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, how to heal from toxic friendship, Lovey?
Personally speaking, you just let go. And I don't know how to put this in a better way, but it's just like you wake up the next day and it's just one less problem without you, girl. I'm fine without you. It's just that, like one less problem to live with, one less situation to overthink about. And yeah, you can miss the good memories, but if you're
It's not
letting,
worth it.
yeah, it's not worth it. If you're cutting someone off, I'm sure you have a valid reason, and there's no point guilt tripping yourself in there. Move on, heal with better people, find yourself, find something you like to do. That's all. Don't overinvest in people who don't invest in you.
In the same way.
Yeah.
That's what. Then you are just draining yourself out.
Yeah. Don't drain, and don't empty yourself to make someone else's cup full. That's something important.
Very important. I like it.
Yeah. You want to say something about that?
No, I just like you said everything. Like
Okay.
you complete me.
I do.
Yeah.
That is true. I think one of more of the things that we can talk about could be navigating college, career, and long distance
Yes.
in friendship.
So the thing is, I was about to say long distance thingy. Let's talk
Mhm.
about how you like navigate long distance friendship.
Let's
You
go.
know, long distance anything is very tricky, and
Really
it,
tricky.
like
Even in friendships.
even in friendship, be it
Yeah.
any friendship, any other relationship, long
Yeah.
distance is tough.
It
But I will
is.
tell you, everything is possible.
Not impossible.
Not impossible if two people are ready to give their everything to that thing that they want to
They
save.
tend to work out.
They tend to work out. They
Yeah.
will. If
That's true.
some of your friends are saying this to you, ki, oh my god, because of time zone issues or because of that issues, I'm not being able to stay with you or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm not able to give my best. It's a lie. If they
That's
want
true.
to, they
If
will.
they want to, they would. That is real in every sort of relationship you ever come across in life.
Humans are very selfish and selective like that.
Yeah.
They will, if they want to, because nothing else can change their minds.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much you do for them, until and unless
Yeah.
they don't want to realize it,
Yeah.
they will never.
True.
It totally depends upon them.
True. There are last 2 questions,
Okay.
and one of them being the unspoken rules that just make sense in girlhood.
Oh my god. Sisterhood. So
Sisterhood.
basically,
Yeah, like don't do wrong to another girl. Like,
like
give
girl
them
code.
heads up
Yeah.
about stuff. Okay, your boyfriend texted me, tell that girl if something happens like
Yeah.
that, at least it's relationshipy stuff, you should maintain that girl code. Like not dating the same person,
Please don't.
same person's ex,
It's very
soon
messy.
to be crush, anything.
Anything.
you know,
If you
in
know
that
something
line.
about like that,
Yeah.
like don't cross that
Yes.
boundary.
And also one more thing in this girl code thing I'd like to add, which a lot of people don't pay
Okay.
attention to. Let them know like immediately if something's wrong with their appearance. If they got something stuck in their teeth, mascara, lipstick, anything like that.
Yeah.
But don't tell them something that they can't fix outside in 10 minutes.
Yeah, because you
then
can't.
you're making them conscious.
Yeah, the thing is like
Exactly.
you will not be. You will not like tell me something that I already didn't see in myself.
Exactly. Like, okay, oh, your pimple looks huge. I
Oh.
already saw that in the mirror when I was doing my makeup.
Exactly.
You don't have to remind me. Okay? Just say, you know
It's
what, babe,
making
it's
them-
gonna get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't do that to your girlfriend.
Please don't.
Yeah.
The light is
As
back.
soon as we said that.
Yeah. The light is back again.
Yeah. And another, any more girl codes?
Yeah, like share stuff, man. Don't make a big deal out of it.
Share stuff. Lie for your girl.
Lie for your girl. Be a detective for your girl.
Be a detective. Be a stylist for your girl.
If you have some talent like being a stylist and your friend lacks it,
Be
like
a
me,
hype woman. Bodyguard.
yes, please
Everything.
like do everything for your girl.
Yeah.
Like go out.
Go
all
out. Go all the way out for your girl, because you know what, that's your girl.
Be a therapist for your girl.
Be a therapist.
Be a good listener.
Yeah.
Be a good communicator. Be a
Yeah. Go
that
pro max for your girl.
yes.
You know, that's just what girl friendship is about. And now being, have you ever broken the girl code?
No, never. I can
have.
vouch for that.
I have.
You
Actually, yeah. I have once. Pretty recently, but honestly I still regret it though. Shouldn't have done what I did. But I'll move on from that.
have. Regrets are part of life.
Yeah, and I've learned my lesson there.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
you learned your lesson, that's good.
Yeah. And I think that's that.
Yeah. We are done. So now we will move on to the game that we created. I hope it's
Yes.
not boring. The
I
game.
hope it's not. I hope we made sense to you about
Yeah, please.
female friendships.
Don't
and-
like this is our very first time doing something like
Yeah.
this.
So we're sorry if
and
we're
sorry, and we will make
over-explaining.
mistake, but let's grow together.
That's true. And I hope we've made sense or brought a new thought in your head about female friendships. I hope something's cleared out. So we'll move on to our absolute new segment.
Welcome to our last segment. Drum rolls, please.
The name of this segment is Main Character Moves or Mistakes, which is a girlhood game of reactions and red flags.
Okay.
So basically we'll give each other questions and we'll answer if we should be clapping or cutting.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes.
Let go.
Okay, so it's a situation, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Your best friend start getting really close to someone who once seriously hurt you. Like an ex, toxic old friend or someone who bullied you.
Scandalous.
You say, but people change.
Cutting. People don't change.
Especially not someone who have hurt you like that.
Yeah, if someone hurts my best friend, I will not breathe the same air as you, bro. Sorry. Cutting. My question. You told her something in confidence and now all your friends know.
That's
Confront or contain?
You know what? That's a bitch behavior. And I'm seriously cutting. No, that's actually a very bad behavior.
That is.
Bad girl.
Bad girl. So that's our bad.
सुधर जाओ तुम बेटा घर जाओ.
There you go.
Okay. What would you do if your best friend didn't invite you to a very personal celebration, like a proposal or family trip, and said, I don't think you would enjoy. That's hurtful. That's so hurtful.
I'm not sure if I can cut or clap, bro. I need to sulk in my bed for days for that.
This is really hurtful. Like,
I'd be sad.
you should be together planning with your best friend for events like this.
Low-key, true. Okay. She always needs you during her breakups, but vanishes the second she's in a relationship. Are you her friend or her therapist?
Oh my god. This reminds me of someone, by the way. Yeah. I'm cutting. I don't need friendships like this.
True.
Seriously, I don't really need friendships like this. If I'm going that extra mile for you,
you better
come.
show up for me, girl.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
What would you do if you saw your best friend's boyfriend texting someone else flirtatiously, but you don't have a solid proof of cheating?
I'd still let her know. I was like, you know what? Even if I might not be completely correct, I will still let her know. Can't risk it.
So that we can both talk together, find out the truth.
Let's play detective
together.
Okay. She called you her toxic friend in front of a group, but as a joke.
See, then she's not your best friend. If you're not in that group...
Yeah. No. You're there in the group, and in front of everyone, she's calling you a toxic friend. As a joke.
So be it.
So let me become one then.
Yeah. Let me cut you.
Yeah.
Okay. It's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if your best friend started copying everything you did, your outfit, caption, ideas, and people started noticing? Twinning.
That's good. That's what twins do.
We are merging into each other.
Yeah, we have.
We never complained. Once.
We were completely different aesthetics.
Yeah.
You were like a more baddified version, and I was a more floral cottagecore person.
I was a girl next door.
Baddified
version is the merge that comes between your floral and my girl next door thing.
Then we became baddies together.
Yes. Even if you don't agree, we agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last question is, you find out she's been watching all of your ex's stories and even liked on Thirst Trap. नहीं करो ये सब बहन.
नहीं करो. ये क्या हरकतें हैं तुम्हारी?
मत करो.
किसने सिखाया तुम्हें ये सब? Don't do it, man.
मत करो.
Not good behavior, huh? Not.
Let's do one.
I'm judging you.
Oh no, we're not cutting, clapping. We're judging.
We are judging. Full on judging here, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I will do the last question.
Hanji.
What would you do if you found out your best friend vented about you to someone you didn't get along with?
I'd complain.
Yeah, exactly.
Communicate with me, bro. Tell me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Come and talk with your best friend, man. Yeah. You have problems with her. The third person can't solve it for you.
So, yeah. Okay. I think that's it for our segment.
We have reached the end of the episode, so we would like to now talk about
why we named our podcast The Main Character Radio and the relevance that it holds for us.
Okay.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay. So, Main Character Radio is a name that we kind of thought up and, built together. And it was just... being the main character of your life is not something toxic like we see on TikTok or whether it be Instagram, anywhere. It's like misinformation about being the main character. For us, the main character is the one who rises and falls and rises again. The person who is working hard on bettering themselves, understanding people, who is kind.
Basically taking control of your own life, story. Exactly.
You are your own protagonist, your own antagonist. You are everything that you'll ever need, and this is what we're here for. We're here to become main characters, stepping into that energy with you exactly. One episode at a time.
We're gonna make mistakes, we're gonna learn from them, and accepting that you made a mistake and grow out of that thing is what I think is the
makes us the main character. Exactly. And we're here for it. We're all main
Everybody
characters
is the
together.
main character of their own story. You just have to realize that part of you.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. That's why we chose that name.
Yeah.
Because we also want to we are also in the process of actually
becoming our own main characters. Yeah. I hope that also makes some sense to you. Yeah,
Like, yeah, I think.
I hope so. Well,
Okay. So, thank you so much for joining
tuning
us.
in. Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all the attention that you've kept throughout this episode. We're highly apologetic for any mistakes that we've made.
Because we are very new to this.
Yeah, we're just two friends who want to do something together.
Like now finally gaining the confidence to actually come in front of the camera and do
Yeah.
it. So I would love if you support it.
Okay, this is from one bestie to another.
Exactly.
Signing off, guys.
Signing off.
See you in the
Bye-bye.
next one.